Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden
Finale time, and there's one thing left to do, and that's bring it home.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow.
I am standing at the top of a pile of slayed bodies. I am the king. Hand me my crown.
You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens.
I have come way too far to just give up now.
Wait for them to
I've been in the majority the whole game, and I've never been in danger. I can still make my way to the end and win. I've just got to figure out how.
ask you who.
I've been at the bottom of this game literally since the start of the merge, but you know what they always say, the cream rises to the top.
I got a second chance in this game, and I think right now I'm gonna make the most of it. You know, Frox isn't gonna stop me.
I'm coming back, baby.
Hopefully we get things situated and my shenanigans keep on going through and I'm somehow surviving.
Let's just say, if you work with me, you thrive in this game. Little baby boy, Papa's got your back. Papa's got your back, Chris. So I'm looking at my prospects in the game, right? And it's not the easiest path to the end. I'm a big threat, and I know that I'm being looked at as the guy to beat, the guy to get out. And so at this point, I gotta hope that some of these fools either stick with me for whatever reason, or something crazy happens. Some form of unideal, unrealistic alliance. Like if someone like Happy gets back in, I could see myself working with someone like Happy. I kind of need Happy back in this game.
He's been stirring the pot a lot recently.
As far as resumes go, no offense, Kyle, I don't know if you've really been playing too strategically. Of course you've won a ton of challenges, and that's really good.
Going into the tribal though, oh my god, I was not expecting 2 eliminations. I really wasn't. So I knew that immunity was very important, and I'm glad I won. That vote though was the most confusing vote I think I've seen. For other people, I knew exactly what was happening.
But I feel like with that move of voting off Pierson, that Life's resume is maybe even bigger than yours is.
The vote was really, it came down to a 3-3. However, Pierson decided to tell me that we should make it a 2-2-2 for whatever reason, and I took full advantage of that. I really feel bad because I outplayed him pretty bad, but Pierson came to me asking if we wanted to make it a 2-2-2 vote, and of course I told him, yeah, let's vote Chris. And then I believe Faith and Blizzard voted Kyle, and I voted with Chris and Kyle and took out Pierson. And it was a great move on my part, in my opinion.
JJ and Pierson being at this area, the Vengeance Island, is tough because I know Pierson's good. I don't really know much about JJ. I know he plays poorly and I know he has no gameplay, but I know that Pierson's good and I know that he's a worry, and so I gotta hope that I can take him on.
Your vengeance starts now. Welcome to Vengeance Valley. You have the chance to get back in the game. You can survive duels against those who you have grown close with, those who help you, make you spend your time here, but in the end, only one can prevail. Do you have what it takes to get revenge?
Alright, so that was a bit of a shock, but I know that there is this final duel coming right up. I know that I won the last one, and while I don't want to get ahead of myself, I think that everyone here, I think I have the most distinct advantage, because I know kind of what to look out for in these re-entry challenges. I think if I return, it's going to be absolutely wicked. Just imagine I pull an Aussie, but overall I'm really nervous, but I'm also kind of stoked.
This is the last duel. This is your chance to earn your way back into the game. The winner will be able to block someone's vote at the next tribal council.
What is up? It is JJ here, you know, the guy who doesn't know how to play a game and got himself out. So now we have to win this elimination, and my track record is pretty awful. I suck at competitions. Going into this, I hope it's something that involves a little bit of luck and not like something extremely skillful. As Happy, he just beat NKS, and Cagayan, he won the first one. It's not looking good for me, and I'm pretty sure I'm gone.
Now welcoming the people from Vengeance Valley, Happy, JJ, and Pierson voted off at last tribal council. This is it, guys. This is your one chance to get back into the game. If you win this challenge, you will be back into the game and you will have a shot at becoming the Minecraft Survivor Season 7 Serengeti Sole Survivor. In this challenge, you guys will be running around this oddly shaped thing, and at gradual increments I'll be giving you speed, changing the blocks, and doing other things while you are running. We will not stop during this challenge. If you stop, you are out of the challenge. Survivors ready? Go. I'm just walking right now.
Happy lagging. There it is.
Shut the fuck up.
Swiftness 1, Swiftness 2, 3. Oh, minus lag.
And JJ is out of the challenge. It is Happy versus Pierson. Pierson has already made.
Come on, Pierson. Surely you throw Pierson.
And Happy has won so many duels.
Happy, you've come so far.
If Happy has come so far.
Don't give up now.
You guys are gonna stop in 5, 4, 3.
I'm not stopping.
2, 1. Stop. I'm moving. Survivors ready? Go.
Oh god. I haven't been jumping.
And Pierson falls out, and Happy has won his way back into the game.
Bro,
good job, Happy.
You know, Happy's back, dude. That's basically what I'm trying to get at here. Happy won Vengeance Valley. Me, Kyle, and Happy, bang. Us three, I mean. We're fucking fire, okay? We're good. We're amazing. We are moving forward in this game. We could force a tie. Oh my god, the Survivor gods literally just blessed my soul.
Happy, congratulations, you have won your way back into the game. You can go join the rest of the people up in their seats and put back on your buff. JJ and Pierson hasn't made it so far into the game and has such a long right here, but I'm sorry. You guys have lost. JJ, come throw your buff in the fire. But you can walk out and head out.
Well, this blows. I have no excuses. This is completely my fault that I lost it. I felt like I could have easily done it, but one slip up cost me this. Hopefully I can learn something from this and really start going forward. And if I get another chance to play this, I will definitely learn from my mistakes and really improve on what I did this season. It was fun. I thank production for letting me play in this, and hopefully this season I get to choose the winner, and the winner goes my way. Yeah, everyone, good game.
And Pierson,
Good game.
you came back from Redemption once. You made it to both the final Redemption duels, but this time you came up just slightly short. Pierson, it's time for you to put your buff in the flame.
Yo, good job, guys, and good luck to you all. I tried my best, came up a little short, but it's okay. I'm super proud for everyone still in the game. I hope Happy goes all the way. I just want to thank everyone for letting me be able to do this, you know, show some people how to win some Redemption comps, but let's see if this is the last of me.
I have a chance now. Happy getting back into the game is a light on my little world, because being in the minority now isn't a good look. Being in a way that no one's really with me. I don't think Chris is 100% with me. He'll stick with me for a bit. I'm going to use that as much as possible. But Happy being back in the game, man, Happy is one of the people that I think he'll take any bone he'll take.
Hi.
Hi, Happy. Welcome. Hi, welcome back.
So I'm back in the game. I don't know how I'm going to situate myself because I don't quite know what I want to do. Kyle was getting me during the challenge that he wanted me to win. I was pretty sure that Kyle was against me before I got eliminated. But from what I was told by the two people who came to the Redemption Valley with me, Chris is now working with Kyle, and I was working with Chris before, so maybe I'll swap to them. Hi.
Too long. It's been too long.
Yeah, the man of the hour.
It really has. Your mustache seems to have grown a bit.
Yeah,
more
it
since
seems
last
like
time.
you're a bit more of a barbarian this time. You've taken some lives. What, like five lives? Something like that? 6 lives?
Yeah. Now I'm at final 6 with a block of vote advantage because I came back from the Redemption Valley. JJ gave me a ton of clues, but I think most of them were clues for idols already been found. I think one of them may have been a clue from our tribe camp, so he's not really helped me much going into the game, but hopefully I can just situate myself well socially and get to the end.
I'll get to making the graves.
No, we've already got all the graves at the Redemption Valley actually, so.
Oh, okay.
I'm back in the game, and that's awesome, but the issue now is I've got to win immunity. I don't know how I'm doing. I don't know if people want to work with me. The issue ends up being that I could get out, and so I feel like getting for immunity, this one is more important than any other immunity I've had prior to coming back. So hopefully I can win this one.
You took out Baz, Nifty, NKS.
I didn't take out
JJ.
Baz, but I took out Hannah.
Oh wait,
JJ,
you took out
NKS, and the other 2.
Wow, 5. That's a lot.
Jeez, that is a lot.
Like, I sort of feel guilty because at first I thought Faith was the person who flipped. Like, even though she's my #1 ally, she's like a hard, good player, and I know that. And so, like, I thought it was her. But it was Josh? Like, who? Like, Josh who? Right? Who is Josh? He's done nothing. Like, and he's the person who's flipped? Like, it's not processing in my brain. It's not there. It's not working.
Josh, can I have back the immunity necklace? Immunity is back up for grabs. In today's immunity challenge, you guys will be pressing a button, running across, pressing another button to fill your thing. You'll run back, press any button to reset it, right? And run back and forth. Once your thing reaches the top, it will say your color has overflown. You're out of the challenge. Last person left standing will win immunity. Alright, survivors ready? Go.
Okay, well, I'm already done.
Someone's slamming on their keyboard.
Mine's not
I'm dumb.
Not done yet.
Yeah, happy. Yeah, he's fucked. He can't.
I see Fame.
3 of them are out already.
If you're out, just stand outside of the thing. It is Josh, Kyle, and Chris fighting for immunity.
Fuck.
Sorry, there you go.
Oh.
You're good, Josh.
You said press your button and go, and then you said go. So I said.
Once one of them falls in the cobweb.
Slower. But...
Oh god, I mean, it doesn't matter if I mess up once, I'm fucked. Because I feel like I'm not gonna be able to recover. Bro, my heart's beating, Josh.
Goes in a rhythm.
Ah, I'm getting sweaty.
My camera's going everywhere.
Oh, I lag. Okay.
See, this is like gonna take forever.
It's okay, we're gonna go until one of you messes up. Or we'll add more cobwebs.
Oh my gosh, I keep lagging.
Oh, if you add more cobwebs. I just see Faith and Scott. Oh, I can't hit the button.
Whoa, I lagged!
Yeah,
no!
No, we're gonna restart that code.
Okay,
no,
no,
never mind.
I
Actually,
just did it.
don't restart it because he's good.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's already 10. Jesus.
Yeah, we're not gonna do any more confessionals, so this should be go faster.
We started at 7, right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
And Josh is winning a cobweb, and Josh is out. And which means
Ah,
Kyle
damn.
has one individual immunity.
Oh.
Kyle, come accept your 3rd individual immunity.
Yes, sir.
Kyle, you are safe, and you actually have a 1 in 5 shot at winning
Oh,
this
man.
game. Cannot say the
Yes,
same
you
for
are.
Chris, Happy, Josh, Faith, or Scott. One of you will become the 11th person voted out, and the 6th member of the jury.
Oh.
Head back to camp.
Well, Kyle won again, obviously. However, we do have a shot at Happy right now. I'm kind of hesitant, but, you know, he's the only option. I love Blizz. Kyle won immunity. Chris, I feel like, could be a good number. And Josh, I have an alliance with. So right now, Happy seems to be the only option. Yeah, we did have that pact from the past, but Happy, I feel like right now is the biggest threat to me, and that's what's important. We're gonna go for... Actually, we're trying a 3-2-1.
Unfortunately, it seems like Happy is going to be siding with Kyle and Chris, which, you know, of course. A ray of hope for me and Faith there, though, is that Josh apparently has the idol, and he's apparently still on our side.
Yeah. So if you can convince Happy to vote Chris, we all 3 vote Happy, those 2 vote whoever, then we're good. We have majority.
Alright, sounds good. I'll be back.
Alright.
The bad news there, though, is it's Josh, somebody who literally just betrayed us. Cool. I absolutely hate that I'm being put in a position where I have to trust somebody who, you know, I shouldn't.
Honestly, I don't want you out. Like, especially after, you know, working with you to vote JJ, even though he had that idol, but, like, you know, I was with you and Hannah back then. I'm still open to working with you now. I'm gonna put my vote onto Chris tonight.
Coming back from the island is an issue because it puts me into a spot where I'm automatically a threat because I won so many challenges coming back in, and so I feel like coming back from this Redemption Island type thing, I'm putting myself into a huge like target spot.
Because my theory is that they want to get me out immediately because I think that having 5 wins in a Redemption like challenge like based thing is gonna automatically be like something good to tell a jury.
For sure.
But I'm open to anything really.
I know what it's like to be on the bottom. It's not usual. I've been on the top and running this game for the most part, but NKS vote, for example, like, I know what it's like to be on the bottom, and to come back from that and not just be on the bottom and have a stake in the game again, like, it's all I can ask for. And so seeing Happy come back in the game, I know people are going to look at him and be like, let's take him out. Let's just send him out of the game, send him packing. And I don't really think that's fair. I think he deserves a chance to change it. you know, obviously, it's not just what for his sake. It's obviously for my sake. If I give him a chance in the game, maybe he'll, you know, scratch my back.
They want to vote Chris.
Oh my god, big surprise.
Shocker,
Big surprise. Wow.
Shit.
So Kyle won again, which is fine. I really want to take him out this tribal, but there's always Final 5 and Final 4. However, this does mean though that since Kyle won, I kind of want to take out Happy or Chris.
Oh my god, I'm okay with voting any of them. I personally would just rather vote Happy because I think he's a bigger threat to win challenges than Faith or Blizzard.
Both options are like viable, but I just feel bad if I take out Happy like again because he just came back. I don't want to take out Faith or Blizzard because they aren't threats to win this game at all, and I promised them a Final 3, and I want to hold true to that. I know I can beat them in the end if I make it to Final 3 with them. So it's between Happy or Chris for me. However, I want to try and get Faith and Blizzard to possibly vote with me so that I don't have to use an idolist tribal and maybe save both of them for Final 5, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think he does have a good story at the end if he does make it to the Final 3.
Yeah, and I don't think Faith and Blizzard have a story, period.
That's true.
That's very true.
So I think it's very easy to beat them in challenges.
Kyle wins immunity. That honestly is not even bad. So the plan here is basically to finesse Josh. I know. So Josh is basically the reason why I'm still here. Basically the reason why Kyle's still here. And we're gonna fucking repay him by, you know, sending his ass out of here.
I don't want you gone at all. Like I want you to come far with us.
Me, Kyle, and Chris have come together. They wanted me to come back, which is super awesome for me. Yeah, because what I'm thinking is one of them is almost, or not even one of them, they probably all want me out.
Probably.
Like, I think
it's either going to be you or Chris. They wanted me out really bad too, but they probably want you out because you're a challenge threat and all of the redemption stuff, and they've wanted Chris out forever. The Valley of Vengeance. Not only the survivor gods have shined upon me, the valley itself has opened up. The Red Seas are parting. Moses with his staff is absolutely making a path to the end for me. Because not only do I hear that Happy wants to work with someone like me, you know, someone who's dominant, but on the bottom.
I'll tell you this, because I just told Chris a moment ago. Because I won the redemption thing, I got a block of vote advantage, so we can use that even now on the next promo.
Happy wants to work with me and all my little goons with a block of vote? Yeah! Okay, I have a chance in this game not only to make a big move and get something out, get something to happen. You know, there's this plan I've had with Chris to run this game. You know, my safety without power, big move, right? But now there's a block of vote. Ooh, baby, I feel. And I can smell good moves coming. I can smell it coming. Yeah, if we stay strong. Okay. We're good! We're good!
I know. We're solid for Final 5 then.
We
are solid. We are locked for a Final 5
We're in
then.
the Final 5.
Happy told us that he has a vote block, which is insane because that gives us a 3-2 vote advantage against Faith, Blizzard, and Josh. That's pretty easy. Me, Happy, Kyle vote out Josh. Josh goes home 3-2. That is insane.
Bro,
We could choose who to take now.
Do we want who do we want out? Because like I will say, I was a little worried about Josh flipping on us, but like obviously, even if he does flip on us, we'll know if he flips on us next time. There's nothing he can do.
We have a plan to try taking Josh out using my advantage, which blocks a vote that I got from coming back, to block Blizzard's vote to make it a 3-2 vote. So hopefully that goes well. If it doesn't, you know, that sucks. But hopefully that it goes well, and if it doesn't work, I'm just hoping I'm not the one who goes home.
Josh may or may not have an idol, so we want to watch out for that. As a big threat who's in a position to win the game if it makes it to the end, I only have a couple options of how I can play the game, right? I can either try to win immunities to the end, which, you know, could happen. More importantly, I gotta look at my threats. who's gonna get taken out before me, who's gonna get taken out after me, who's gonna get dragged to the end, and who's likely to take me to the end. And I'm gonna tell you, very slim amount. Now I'll tell you someone who has a chance of beating me. Probably the only person in this game that has a chance of beating me in the end. And it's little boy Josh. Little boy Josh he's a threat. He's been playing both sides. He's been having advantages. He's been doing the most immunity wins, stuff like that. I think it is time to cut the head off this damn jury threat snake. And I want to take that head of Josh and I want to present it to the jury and say, this is what I did. With the, his spine ripped out and everything. I want to have that skull in my hand. That's my trophy I won in this game. And if I can take Josh out of this game, one point or another, if I can be the one that takes Josh out of this game, yeah, I'm gonna win.
I feel like we could probably go for Faith now, and then if Kyle wins immediately again, we can go for Chris. Going to Tribal Council, I like to think I feel good. We got my advantage. We got our plan. If shit hits the fan, that sucks. If I go home, I'm just rooting for Chris. I'm just rooting for Kyle. And, it sucks if I can't stay, but, shit happens, and it's just a game, so I hope I'm fine.
Valley Tribe, welcome to your next Tribal Council. Happy, how does it feel to be back in the main game?
I think it feels super good, because, I had to take on 5 people, and when people come into camp, like NKS, saying, like, I've got this in the bag, and there's no way I lose, confidence goes down dramatically. So being able to take on 5 people, even if some of them were previous allies in my game, feels good.
Kyle, do you feel like you needed this immunity win today?
Oh, I felt like I've always needed these immunity wins. Obviously, like, the vote went well last time when I didn't have immunity, but I did get those 2 votes, and if one person from one side votes a different way, I could be gone.
But Scott, being so late in the game, is now the time to start taking up big threats, or is it more about personal what's the word I'm looking for? Personal preservation.
It's more about personal preservation, because if you take out a big threat, your path to the end could become more obscure or harder to follow.
Faith, if you take someone to the end that you know is going to beat you, would that be a better idea than being voted out 5th or 4th?
Honestly, to me, yes. I think sometimes you have to make deals with the devil, and sometimes it may make you look worse in the end, but you at least get to say you made it there.
Chris, do you feel that your time here is almost up, or do you feel that you have a clear path to the end?
Ooh, I feel like that's a very simple question because, at least for me, some people here do have a bit of a foothold, like a good foothold on this game, and they have a path to the end. Meanwhile, people like me, for example, I have been targeted literally since the past 3-4 tribals, I don't even know, but they've kept me around for some reason, which I'm thankful for, but I have heard my name literally at every single tribal council. It's no different from tonight. I know I'm getting voted tonight, and yeah, that's I know I'm getting voted. It's pretty obvious.
Josh, with Vengeance Valley over, does that put a different perspective on how you vote?
Not really. It's just kind of like how you treat the person when they go out, I guess. Because I think when you vote somebody out, you want to like make them feel good because they might come back into the game.
With that, does anyone have any final words?
Oh, sorry. Yep. I actually do have some final words, specifically relating to something I earned from winning the Redemption Valley thing. I have the ability to block a vote tonight, and tonight I'll be blocking BlizzardScott from voting.
Alright,
Oh,
Blizzard,
no.
You can take that.
Blizzard, here you go. You're gonna throw this into the thing when you go up and vote. Blizzard, you will not be able to vote tonight. That is your vote. With that, does anyone else have any final words? If anybody has a hidden immunity and like to play it, now is the time to do so.
Can I get an E-chest actually?
Yeah.
I don't have one. I don't feel safe. I don't know why. I just got a weird feeling. So I want to see how this goes.
This is a real hidden immunity. Any votes cast for Josh will not count. I will read the votes. First vote, Josh does not count.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Josh does not count.
Ah, I knew it.
Josh does not count. Happy. And the next person, Minecraft Survivor. Happy, please bring me your torch.
I'm sorry, Happy.
Happy, I'm sorry, but for the second time, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
You know, sucks I had to go. I enjoyed messing things up, and I enjoyed playing some of the challenges, but, you know, if I won that immunity, I'd be safe. It sucks that I can't continue working with Kyle and Chris, but I hope that they make it far, and I hope I can give one of them my vote in the end.
That vote was, I don't know, it just seems like he was working with them and is no longer and wants to be working with me and Faith, but I can't let that happen. He's negated idols and took out Pierson with the 3-2-1. Josh is currently the biggest threat in the game, and I'm thinking about approaching Kyle and Chris and saying, hey dudes, let's get rid of this big threat.
I would like to do it honorably and just say, like, us two and then you and Faith get to the end and duke it out for whoever gets those spots, kinda.
Right.
Just because I think if Josh gets past here, like, if I don't win immunity and Josh, if Josh and I both don't win immunity and I go, I don't know if anyone's gonna beat Josh in a challenge. He's gonna win his way to the end. I know people are saying that Josh is the biggest threat, and on paper he is. He has an Outplay. He's done the other. I have done so many behind-the-scene maneuvers that I know if I get to the end, I can talk my way into a win. And I think a lot of people are starting to realize that. That's why I've gotten votes just about every time I can, and I've been a threat the entire game. I don't see myself getting past 5 without some immunity wins, but God, if I can win some immunities, or if Blizz and Faith really do go with us to take Josh out, then I might have a chance, but my game's dwindling. I'm so happy to be in the finale.
Yeah, we could all agree right now that Josh will, I swear to God, he will fucking win in a landslide vote, probably against every single one of us left in this game.
Yeah.
This motherfucker Josh, alright? I gotta say, props to him. You know, from one game player to another game player, you're a sneaky rat, I'm a sneaky rat. I commend you for that. You're a good player, good play. But now I gotta get you back because you got my boy Happy out, and you made him get out with like a revolving door. This man won all those challenges just to get out as soon as he got back in. So I gotta do him justice. That's so annoying, bruh.
Because if we kept Happy, and we were like on the fence at least, then it would have been bad. I'm glitching.
Exactly, yeah. I'm so glad that I wrote Happy's name down, because I almost went through with sticking with Chris, but at that point Happy would have been gone anyway, so...
I'm really glad I played that on myself. I knew that something was up, because I knew that Kyle, Chris, and Happy were all strong together, and they didn't need my vote. They really didn't, and I knew that they were catching on that I was a threat in this game. So playing that idol on myself, negating their votes, and being able to vote out Happy again really felt great. I feel bad for Happy because he has to go, like, he was here for like only one day. But at the same time, now I'm in a kind of good position. I have Faith and Blizzard on one side, Kyle and Chris on the other. I can mend fences with Kyle and Chris, hopefully, and secure my spot in the final 4 with my idol.
Kyle, can I please have back the individual immunity?
Yeah. Fuck. Sure thing.
Individual immunity is back up for grabs. In today's immunity challenge, you'll be running through an obstacle course. You have to dive down, find a loose crack in one of the blocks, so it's just a block that will break faster than the rest, and break it. You will have a stone pickaxe to do so. Next, you'll have to shoot 2 buttons to open 2 doors, and finally, you have to solve a simple, what kind of puzzle is this called? A simple redstone lamp puzzle. Once you have all the redstone lamps lit, you will win immunity. Survivors ready, go.
Is it gonna be
it might not necessarily be faster with the actors. Blizzard, you can go. And Kyle's through. Faith is through.
I hit it. Oh, I've got to be behind here.
Oh, I found it.
Josh has got it.
Got it. Done.
Kyle has won individually.
Let's go!
Josh he's a thorn in my side. The head of that snake has not been ripped off yet. I've not He-Manned that shit. That boy still has his head and his arms and his little babies at his side. He's gotta go. And if he doesn't, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know if I have a chance of winning this game if Josh stays in.
I want to play this out. I'm totally cool with having two sides come at it. If I get fucked at Final Four fire making, so be it. Like, I just want to, you know,
Right.
I want to play against some dudes that I trust, and Josh has done nothing but take my trust and drived into the dirt.
He has too many people wrapped around his fingers, and I've played such a hard game. I know I've put more blood, sweat, and tears into this than anyone, and if I get cut now, or cut next, and if I just don't get to the end, I don't know what I'll do. But I'm in power, and I can take Josh out right here. If I can take Josh out right here, this game's mine. I promise you. I promise you I'm winning if I get Josh out.
So I know we haven't been, like, we started the game really close and we kind of lost that touch, but
Right.
I'm cool with taking that back and voting out who's probably the biggest threat in the game.
Yeah.
If he has another
Totally,
idol, that would
and-
suck. That would suck if he had another idol.
Woo! Okay, so some plans are in motion. First, I talked to Chris and Kyle. I'm flipping to get rid of Josh this round. However, as soon as Kyle ducked out of the call for a minute, I had essentially my first one-on-one with Chris. I told him that Kyle needs to go, and that if he wants to win, you know, like if he goes to the end with Kyle, he's gonna lose. And he agrees with me, so that's a huge relief. So we've got this plan now to get Josh out right now, and then cut Kyle at the Final Four.
Kyle is immune, so we can't even vote him out. We have to vote Josh out here.
Exactly. And what do you know? Kyle wins again. At this point, he's probably gonna win the next two challenges, so why even bother trying to even keep him on the radar? Obviously, if I do get a chance, bye. Like, I'd see you later, Kyle, but it's probably not gonna happen. His allies, it's getting down in numbers, and I don't know who he has on lock. Josh is also a really good competitor, so ideally I'd like to see Josh and Kyle go. But I like Josh a lot, so right now, Chris, people are talking about Chris being a threat, and right now, if that's the case, I guess I should take out Chris then.
I mean, both are good at challenges too, so I mean, might as well just get one of them out now, and then hope that one of us three beats Kyle at the Final Four, or else we're kind of fucked. You know, fool me once, Josh. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me, motherfucker. Yeah. So, Josh, you know, that was good gameplay. You saved your ass at the Final 6. I commend you for that, like I said. You're one hell of a player. But I'm afraid that your time in this game is, you know, it's almost up. You know, you're like a little time bomb just waiting to go off. And this tribal is about to be explosive, you know. I feel like this is like the clash of two titans, you know, Chris Keisha versus Josh. You know, we're clashing. You know, whoever wins is basically going to have to verse Kyle at the Final Four and see who tops that out. So, you know, Josh, good luck. But, you know, I genuinely think that I have the numbers with me because, look, Josh, you pulled off all these flashy moves in the latter half of the game that people are going to say, hey, Josh is a target. So, Josh, I think I got Blizzard, I got Faith, I got all my people in line, all my ducks ready, and they're ready to just quack the fuck out of you, dude. I'm ready.
I know that if I don't win that, I probably go home. I know that immunity was probably the biggest one I've won so far. So
You're not wrong. I mean, there's no point in me lying. So.
no, I know if I mean, because clearly I'm won now 4 immunities. You can't take that kind of threat to Final Four. I might. I don't know. I haven't exactly decided yet. I mean, I'm trying to see if I have numbers to do anything. I think Chris is probably going home tonight because you can't vote me out, and Chris is the next best option. But I think if Chris does go home, then it's going to be whoever. If either of us don't win immunity, it's going to be us in a shouting match trying to convince the other to take.
Yeah.
The other to take.
So Kyle won immunity again, which has its pros and cons, you know. A lot of people have wanted Kyle out, and of course I do too. However, if I were to have taken him out at 5, if I lose Final Four immunity, I know I'm going home. So that doesn't help me in any way. Having Kyle, though, be in the Final Four, knowing I'm in the Final Four because I have my idol and this is the last vote I can use it on, I know we're both in the Final Four. If we're both in the Final Four, I can make a pitch as to why I want Kyle out and why I should stay.
If anybody has a hidden immunity and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
So I found the merge one and I think I told most people about it, but it got taken out of my inventory. Oh wait, no, it's okay. I found when we swapped the new tribe, I don't remember the Tam
told
tribe
you.
What the hell, man?
This is a hidden immunity, and you vote cats for Josh will not count. I will read the votes. First vote, Josh does not count. Josh does not count. Josh does not count.
Damn, Blizzard.
Josh does not
and
count.
Faith, y'all traitors. Y'all really flocked out.
And the 12.
Kyle, real quick.
12th person vote out Minecraft Survivor. The Serengeti. Chris, please bring me your torch.
Hey, it was fun. It was fun.
Good game.
The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Hey, good luck.
Hey guys, welcome to the Final Four. Tomorrow you'll participate in the final immunity challenge.
Fuck. Okay, so that could not have gone worse. Kyle won immunity, meaning he could not have gone home. Josh had the idol, and even if I did split the vote, I probably would have gotten home because I probably would have won over Blizzard and Faith. But you know, I had a lot of fun. I had a blast. I played really hard. And I'm rooting for Kyle, so hopefully he makes it to the end. So one of the the undefeated duo can pull away with the win.
Josh, you do not cease to amaze me. Another idol. This man came to play, and I am so happy he did. You know, it just adds a little spice of flavor into the game. So right now, I mean, hey. It's anybody's game. Me, Kyle, Josh, and Blizz, the boy, the homie. But right now it's a really good position because I'm aligned with Blizz and Josh. So all we have to do is take out Kyle. Shouldn't be that hard, right?
Well, Josh played another idol. That's my game, folks. I either have to go to the end with Josh or with Kyle. I can't win.
The one person I trusted. I know you didn't want to take me too far because no one ever does. But the one person in this game I thought I could have with me into the end is gone. This game really wears you down, man. I mean, after the NKS vote, I haven't had numbers. I've had to get scrappy with my my saved without power. You know, working with Happy, so, just fighting tooth and nail, trying to get any numbers I can. But man, this really felt like the last nail in the coffin. I'm not gonna lie. Not getting Josh out and losing my only alliance member that I've had since NKS. It sucks. I don't know how that kid keeps finding idols. He has some kind of nose for it, and I got a big nose, man. Like, I got a huge snoz, and I can't stiff him out like he can. But, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta win immunity. That's my only chance. I gotta win immunity or convince these schmucks that for some reason I'm not gonna win if they get to the end. Yeah, Josh just played a great game. He's played a great game. But he hasn't had to fight for it like I have. He doesn't want it like I want it. He can't out-talk me. He can't outplay me. I know it. If I get to the end, even with Josh, I'll go to the end with Josh. Not that I want to. If I get to the end with Josh, I'm happy. I'll win. I know I will.
So, this looks great. For me, they all voted me. They're all idiots. Oh my god. I mean, I wouldn't expect myself to have a second idol either. However, knowing that I single-handedly took Chris out feels kind of great. I'm not even gonna lie. Blizzard and Faith, they are smart. Because if they weren't, they wouldn't have taken a shot at me at that vote, and they would have just voted Chris. So I know that they are looking to win. So now that it's the final four, all I can hope for is that Kyle cannot win immunity. I don't care who wins. If it isn't me, then that's fine. If Blizzard or Faith win, then that's fine. As long as it's not Kyle. Because if Kyle wins, I'm going home. If I do win, I need to put up the biggest fight as to why Kyle should go. And I know Blizzard and Faith are smart because they voted me last tribal. So if I do win immunity, I think it's game over for Kyle.
Welcome, Elite Valley Tribe, to your final immunity challenge. Kyle, can I have back the immunity?
Yeah, sure thing.
In this challenge, it is a vertical maze. You guys will have to traverse the maze, grabbing chests with blocks in them. Only take the colored block of yours. Once you get one block, you'll have to run out, come up here, place concrete powder down your tube, run back, and go for another block. First person to have all 8 blocks in their tube will win immunity. Survivor's ready to go.
Wait, I'm lime?
Yes.
No, I thought it was a different color. Damn.
Kyle has 1, Josh has 2, Faith has 0, and Blizzard has 2. Faith has placed it first.
Oh, this is the dead end. You Sugma.
Sugma who?
Kyle's struggling, figuring out a way to get back down.
No.
It's Kyle and Josh fighting for immunity. And Blizzard, Kyle, Josh, and Faith is 1 behind. Kyle's coming back out with his 5th. Kyle now has taken the lead. Faith is going up for their 4th, place their 4th.
Oh yeah, I've already got that one, Oxy.
Well, I didn't know.
Man.
I just stated that you went right by a chest. I didn't say that you had or
Throwing me off.
Kyle, a lot of people haven't got that chest. Josh is the only one that's got it.
What?
How are you supposed to? How are you supposed to get through this hole? I'm very.
How? There we go. Oh my.
Oh man, I thought I'd gone everywhere now.
Kyle needs 3 more, and Josh needs 2 more.
Fuck, Josh.
Faith is missing one that's super close to the entrance. Blizzard needs 3 more. Kyle needs 2 more. Josh needs 2 more, and Faith needs 3 more. Josh needs 1 more.
Thank God.
It's not very big.
Come on.
Kyle has a block, but he's not going down to place it.
I'm trying to figure out where to go.
Kyle and Josh in the lead with Faith and Blizz trailing 1 behind.
Well,
I don't know where this last one is.
This might decide the loser.
They're both there. I know where both of yours are.
Oh my god, can I get up the second one? Jesus Christ.
Blizzard's coming out with his 2nd to last. Blizz needs 1 more. Blizz and Kyle's are in the same area, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Blizz and Kyle's are both looking for the same block.
Oh
Blizz and Kyle both, I mean not Blizz, Life and Kyle both go to a dead end.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I've been here before.
Faith coming back with their 2nd to last block. Faith everyone only needs 1 more block. It's anyone's challenge.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Josh.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Josh.
I can't get up.
I'm gonna kill someone. It's
and
actually
Blizz has got their last block.
Oh my god. Where the fuck is it?
And Blizz is running back.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, GG Blizz.
And Blizz has won the final immunity. Blizzard, you have
Ow,
won.
my
You have a
elbow
guaranteed
hose.
spot in the final tribal council. I cannot say anything for Josh, Faith, and Kyle. One of you become the last member of the jury. Head back to camp.
And coming around the corner, it's a close race between Josh and Kyle. Who is going to take the win in the end? Oh my god, it's a photo finish. Blizz. What? This dude won immunity? Oh, shoot. Well, that makes the game a little more interesting, doesn't it? It makes the game a whole lot more interesting, because maybe I can work my way out of this. I mean, I've talked to Blizz multiple times, on multiple occasions, saying, hey, I am not a big threat. I haven't done jack diddly don shit this season. Of course that's not true. I've worked my ass off more than anyone. But, you know, maybe he buys it. Maybe he thinks I won't win in the end. I don't know. Maybe I can convince Blizz to take me to fire. I'm not too hopeful, because I think it would be stupid. Honestly, I think it would be really dumb to take me to the end. But, you know, I've survived this long. I've gone punch for punch with these majority riding jockeys ever since the beginning. And if I can fight this long, man, just give me one more chance and I'm gonna give him the TKO. I've gone the 15 rounds. Just let me hit the final punch and I'll take him out. I've said for so long, if I can just get Josh out of this game, I win. And you know, if I'm given the chance, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna win this game.
It's a strange feeling winning immunity, you know? Since I've sucked so hard at these individual challenges. I think that maybe I've been doubting myself too hard. Like, if I have what it takes to win immunity, hey, maybe I have what it takes to win the game, you know?
So, this isn't the best case scenario, but it's not even close to the worst case scenario. With Blizzard winning, I didn't expect myself to win because I'm not very good at physical challenges. However, with Blizzard winning, Kyle didn't win. So I need to put up the biggest fight against Kyle. I have wanted a Final 3 with Faith and Blizzard from the beginning. I just have to bring up that point and push hard against Kyle. If Kyle goes home here, I'm sitting in the Final 3 with the best shot to win this game. And that's exactly what I want it to be.
Oh my god, he did it! Blizz won! Woo, baby! Oh lord. This should be simple. It's gonna be Kyle all the way. I love Josh. I think Kyle has too much of a Mike from Worlds Apart story going on, and I don't want that to happen to me. I'm sorry. But I do believe that it's going to be easier, and I think I'm going to be able to garner more votes if I bring Josh with me as well as Blizz. So my vote here is going to be Kyle. I think it's obvious that we should bring Josh over Kyle because Kyle just has such a huge resume at this point. It's going to basically be Kyle versus the world at that point. He could beat literally anybody with the story he has right now. So hopefully I can convince Blizz to vote out Kyle, and we should be good heading into the FTC. Let's go. Oh, hopefully it's not me though. Hopefully it's not me. Please don't be me, guys.
Well, not that Faith has played poorly or anything like that, but obviously the vote tonight is going to come down to Kyle or Josh. And ultimately, I think one of them has a slightly better resume than the other. I've decided. I'm not going to lay down and die. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to vote for the person I believe has played better up until this point.
Valley Tribe to the final tribal council.
Here's my plea. Before the month break, I didn't do shit in the game, and I frankly don't remember anything that I did in the game up until Final 7 when I came into the game and was like, oh, I need to start making moves. So nobody voted out like before this session is gonna vote for me. Like, no, I don't even know who they are. Like, NKS hates me because I flipped on him. Kyle is NKS's vote because he was the only vote for NKS that night.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I have his vote.
Nifty, I never talked to.
I mean,
Hannah was never on a tribe with. Baz was on a
Same.
tribe with, but then he quit and didn't leave me shit.
Same.
Kyle's gonna win if he makes final 3.
You're gonna win if
100%.
you make it final 3.
No,
no.
I have like 4 votes that are unsecured. I have every vote that's unsecure. I know 4 votes I don't have.
The only secure vote I might
definitely
have is
NKS.
Chris. Chris is the only
No, you
vote
have
I might have.
NKS too, and NKS.
No.
You know,
Not
you
a chance.
definitely. Who is NKS gonna
Bro,
vote?
we've already, like, I don't know if that's actually how they feel, but these two have already been like, you are clearly the biggest threat in the game.
No.
You have played the
I told
best.
Faith
by
no.
far.
Hell no. Hell no.
What? I've played on the, but I haven't got to do any votes.
That's why you're going to win, because you played on the bottom.
Because I played on the bottom? Playing on the bottom doesn't mean you
Yes.
should win the game.
No, wait, 100%.
Being on the top means you should
If
win
I
the
was
game.
a juror, I'd
Just go
vote
and
for the
vote.
underdog. No.
That's not, I mean, I just disagree with voting that way. That's not how you should vote.
Well,
You
I
should
don't
vote
have.
for the person who
I know
played
for a fact
best game.
the early jurors I have no votes for. I know Kyle does though because his name is big in this game.
That
Like,
doesn't
people would
mean
vote.
anything.
People would vote you just for your name in this game.
That's
And don't,
ridiculous. Not a chance.
100%.
People aren't going to vote me just because I'm a big name.
Faith and Blizzard, I wanted to go to Final 3 with you since before the month break. You know that. I made that deal with you, and I wanted
Yeah,
to
well,
support
maybe if
that.
they want a better chance of winning, they shouldn't take you.
You are going to win over them 100%.
Are you saying-
You have all the jury votes.
I don't
At
have
least
all
with me,
the
they have a
jury votes.
chance.
No.
I have done nothing in the beginning of this game. That is a huge factor for them to win.
You are literally going to sweep the jury.
Hell no. You really think I'm going to sweep the jury?
Yes.
After you've won all these challenges?
How many juries have you met that
I'm
give
done.
immunity
I'm done. I think we should just vote.
And with that, it's time to vote. Everyone, since it's the final vote, everyone can go vote at once. I will read the votes. First vote, Josh.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle. That's
Yeah.
2 votes Kyle, 1 vote Josh.
Tell it to me, Oxy.
Josh, we're
It's
going to
gonna
fire
be-
making.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So basically what you have to do is you light the bottom, and then place leaves above it to get it to light. Once all 3 of your wood are gone, you win the fire making. Survivors ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Alright, well,
It's taking forever to light.
now I sit here. Yeah, I don't know what the strategy or anything is. So.
That scares me though.
I mean, I got one. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Well, that's good. At least it's doing that.
Kyle's is going up. One of Kyle's wood is on fire.
That's good.
2 of Kyle's wood is on fire. 3 of Kyle's wood is on fire.
Oh my god.
Josh has no wood on fire.
Well, people are screaming in my background. That's awesome.
1 of Kyle's wood is gone.
I'm starting a forest fire. I'm so sorry.
I just don't light the tribal on fire, please.
Am I doing this right? I don't know. Who knows?
Kyle's wood is burning. Kyle has 1 wood left. Kyle just needs to burn the last wood, and then
Oh
he
my
wins
God.
the challenge.
Can it please burn? That'd be awesome.
Each piece of wood technically has a random tick number of fire damage, so.
Oh,
think
please
it's
burn.
It's odd. Oh, and Kyle has 1
Yes!
way into the
Damn.
final 4.
GG,
I mean, the final
Josh.
3.
You're
You will have a
dead.
chance
Ah, that
to plead his
sucks.
case to the jury.
Oh,
Damn it.
fuck.
With that, let's head back to tribal. Josh, can you please bring me your torch?
Yeah.
Josh, I'm sorry, but the game has spoken. You are the last member of the jury. Head on out. Welcome, Final 3, and next week you guys will explain your case to the jury on why you guys should be the sole survivor of Minecraft Survivor Season 7, The Serengeti. Head back to camp.
I'm disappointed that I couldn't make it to that final jury spot. I was so fucking close. Like, I was so close. But it came down to fire making, and I'm not the best at that. But I'm looking forward to this final tribal council and to see who wins. So good luck.
Welcome, Final 3, to the final Tribal Council. This is where you're going to be able to plead your case to the jury on why you should be the Minecraft Survivor Sole Survivor. Now welcoming our jury: Baz, Hannah, MKS, Nifty, JJ, Pierson, Happy, Chris, and Josh voted out at last Tribal Council. Everyone take your seats. Final 3, this is going to be the first time where you get to say your case to the jury on why you should win this season. Blizzard, why don't you go first?
Howdy, jury. I feel like I'm here where I am because I made strong one-on-one connections with a lot of my tribe. Specifically, Kyle, Faith, and Pierson. But also, after the swap, I had a good bond with NKS, and I also formed a bond with JJ. And essentially, those connections are what got me to the end. Even though I didn't use all of them as well as I could have, I think that's why I'm here, is because I played socially.
Alright, thank you, Blizzard. Kyle, you're up.
Alright, let's get down to business, jury. If I were to describe Survivor in 2 words, it would be forced adaptivity, you know, being put in situations and having to adapt to those situations. I faced the highs and the lows in this season. I went from being the absolute top of the season, kind of like a mob boss. I ran, or I wouldn't say I ran, but I was at the head of a lot of votes at the beginning of Merge and before Merge. I was in control for a lot of the time, and outside of idols, I voted in the wrong or in the right every single vote except for like 2 votes. But then I started being on the wrong side of the vote the entire time. It was bad. Like, the NKS vote was bad. I was the only one who did not vote for NKS. I went from the very top to the absolute bottom. I was absolutely rock bottom. But my survival mode came in. I started making moves. I started making deals. I started winning immunities. I fought harder than anyone else in this game. I ended up winning 4 immunities. I ended up trying to flip people like Josh into making moves with us. That's how JJ went home. That's how Pierson went home. We made moves from the bottom. My biggest move in the game, I think, would be whenever I gave Chris the safety without power, because I never wanted to not have power in this game. I found it day 1, and I gave it to Chris, my number 1 alliance, because I knew I needed him in the game, and ended up saving him, making this snowball into me getting here, in my opinion. I played this game to the absolute best of my abilities, and I am excited to answer all of your questions.
And finally, Faith, let's hear your opening speech.
Coming into this game, I didn't expect to do very well, so for me to make it here is a complete shock to me. I'm just happy to have had this experience with everyone here, and I'm just hoping that everyone leaves here happy at the end of the day.
Now we turn it over to the jury. The jury will ask you questions or give you statements about your game. Answer them to the best of your ability. And with that, Nifty, you're up.
I was not the most in touch. Yeah, I honestly was not the most in touch with this season, but just being here right now and seeing your answers, it's clear to me that Kyle is the most passionate and seems to be the most driven for this win. Hell, he won 4 immunities to get here, alongside playing advantages and whatnot. But so it's clear that Kyle wants the win, but I don't feel that same kind of energy from Blizz and Faith so far. So I kind of want to give you 2 a chance to inject that same kind of passion into your case to win, why you should win, especially over Kyle here, who really did seem like he fought to get here with against all odds.
So, I am really passionate about this, and I do genuinely believe I played a better game than Kyle and than Faith. Even though me and Faith's games are very similar, at the end game, Faith was really pushing to keep Josh, including that tiebreaker vote, which I think was a game-ending mistake, because that would be a total wash if we were up here against someone who, you know, had 2 idle plays and was flipping left and right. But for Kyle, I think it's a little more difficult to articulate why I feel like I did better than him, but it comes down to me feeling like him being on the bottom was self-inflicted. Not being on the bottom of the NKS vote, that wasn't his fault. But after that, he really, like, I had a good bond with him that he really did not try to reconnect with. He wasn't on the bottom, in my opinion. I was still going after Chris at that point. And, like, he just assumed he was on the bottom. It's, like, I feel like I could have worked with Kyle and driven votes in different directions.
Can I address that?
Yeah, sure.
So, remember the time where I went to y'all and was like, we should vote out, we would agree to vote out Josh, and you said yes, and you didn't vote with me, and then after that I came to you and said we should vote someone, you didn't go with me, and then after that you finally went with me? Like, what do you mean I didn't come to you? I came to you for like 2 or 3 votes and you didn't vote with me, which is fine, but like, don't say I didn't come to you when I came to y'all multiple times.
Right, Kyle, so I did want to tell you during that I still wanted to work with you, but the call was like 3 people. I think it was us 3 up here.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really say anything, but that was past the point you'd won the first 2 immunity challenges. And I felt...
So I was on the bottom.
Well, no. You weren't on the bottom until you won those challenges.
Okay, but I won those challenges right after NKS went home. So you're saying that me winning 2 challenges after I vote in the wrong finally puts me on the bottom, after I've already done things like give the safety without power to Chris, and after I was already told that I was getting votes next tribal?
Yes, after you've already made yourself the target. You decided you were on the bottom.
I decided I was on the bottom after I was told that I'm getting votes if I don't win immunity, and after I've, like, I don't... What, should I just...
that stuff?
No, a lot of people were telling me that stuff. Wait, so you're saying that if I should have just thrown the immunities because then I wouldn't have put a target on my back?
Yes, I would have still been willing to work with you.
Okay, well that's where the disagreement comes. I would not throw immunities whenever I feel like I'm already on the bottom.
Alright. Well, that was certainly an exchange of passion. Faith, would you like to initiate something?
Sure. When I came into this game, I came in playing really hard. I went to Kyle when we all were gonna vote out Baz. It was like everyone mutually agreed that we should vote out Baz. I went to Kyle and I told Kyle maybe we should vote out Marty. He's not really worth keeping with us because he doesn't try to compete in these challenges, you know? So I didn't want that kind of work ethic to be brought further into the game, so I went to Kyle. I told Kyle, hey, we should take out Marty. He told me, that's kind of risky, that's a big move, are you sure you want to do it? And I said yes, and then Marty ended up going home. I directed a lot of votes. Blizz would be stuck on the fence and would message me and be like, hey, Kyle has, like, this alliance going on, hey, like, they want to vote out this person, I'm thinking we should do this person, and then I would say, I think we should do, like, for instance, with NKS, right? Kyle and his alliance wanted to take out JJ. However, I wanted to take out a challenge threat in NKS, and I banked on the fact that Happy was going to take out NKS, which is exactly what happened. Blizzard was on the fence. I told him to take out NKS. He followed, and the rest is kind of history in terms of that. I mean, obviously there are votes that Blizz and I didn't vote together, like with Josh and Kyle, but I think I made the moves in this game that really showed that I came to play, because I knew later on Kyle was going to be a threat, and I knew that there were a ton of comp threats in the game, like Pierson. You still had Kyle. I know Josh was really good at the challenges, so if I'm doing this to prove to myself that I can hang with the best.
Alright, Pierson, you're up next.
Hello, Final 30. First off to Scott and Faith, and congrats for making the Final 30. Wish I could have joined you, but you guys will do great. Kyle, I wasn't on the same page with you for those last 2 votes, but also big congrats to you. You guys did really great, and I think that you guys are great representatives for the season. But here comes the hard part. I gotta vote for one of you. And then I have one question for the 3 of you separately. So, Faith, what would have been your ideal final 3?
So to be honest, it's interesting to have probably someone you'd consider your biggest rival during the season, sitting next to you and one of your biggest allies during the season. But I actually, at the very beginning of the season, wanted to work with Kyle, but I never got the chance to actually talk with Kyle about anything. So, to be honest, as the game progressed, everything changed. So, if I had to say from the very beginning of this game, me, Kyle, and then whoever I talked to first, which ended up being Blizz. So, I think this is
epic.
the ideal final 3 for me.
To Scott, between Kyle and Josh at the final 4, why did you decide to make it go to fire, and if so, why?
I think I did decide to go to make it. It wasn't a choice. There isn't a choice between Josh and Kyle. Right, not to bash Kyle's game, but I think he really did misread the situation on him being on the bottom. Like, I still wanted to work with him until he won 2 immunity challenges in a row. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright. No,
it's such an easy decision to go for Josh. Like, I don't know why Faith voted the other way.
Okay. It's okay. That's a good answer. I like that. And then to Kyle, you won 4 immunities, which is really impressive.
Sure.
But if you were to lost immunity even one of those times, would you have gotten home?
Yeah, a couple of those times I would have stayed in. For example, I had the safety of that power if I really wanted to use that. I could have not given that to Chris. It was definitely beneficial for my game to have won immunities and do that. But even when I won immunities, I hustled. Somehow, Chris was actually a shield for me. There was talks of getting Chris out before me, which means keeping Chris around. I don't know how he was a shield for me, because I don't think he was as big of a threat as me. But he was a shield for me. That's another person that would have gone home instead of me. I'd say, at least, if I only won 2 immunities, I'm definitely still here. If I win 1, it's a toss-up, because there was Josh who really wanted, I'd say, big move-itis by trying to go to his bottom people and picking off people like you and JJ. He had no need to do that. He really didn't. When people want to make those big moves, yeah, it benefited me, but it's other people's jitteriness that gets them not here, and me kind of staying calm, cool, collected, and sticking with what I know is what got me here. I'd say if I lost 3 of those immunities, there's still a pretty good chance I'm here.
So, with all that being said, thank you guys. This is you guys did great, and I feel bad that 2 of you aren't going to have the win. But that being said, once again, congratulations and good job on making the final 3. I'm very happy that you all made it to this point.
NKS, it's your turn.
Shalom, jury members. I am very excited to see one of you here. I think you know who you are. So, my redundant jury question is, why did you vote out me? Why was I the target when there were so many other people in the game that you could have chosen?
I don't really have much to say on this one. I mean, I knew people were voting NKS because he's a challenge threat, but I didn't vote for him. So.
I think Blizz and I can mutually agree that it was being a challenge threat and hoping that Happy took out NKS, and the fact that he was close to, I guess, the opposite side, being you, Kyle.
I didn't necessarily want to target MKS, it's just JJ's vote was already there, and I was okay with letting people think JJ was the one making decisions.
Okay, those are some interesting answers. They totally changed my entire idea on the game and who I was voting for. It could literally be anybody at this point. Yeah, very much so. Could be anybody. Okay, bye guys. See ya.
Alright, thank you, NKS. JJ, you're up.
Hello, congratulations on making it here, guys. You all really played different games, and it's really respectable on how you all played, and I want to hear what all you have to say. So in the end, what is your worst move in the game, and do you regret this move?
Has this already been asked? Mine is the agreeing to the 2-2-2 split vote.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and... Oh, sorry, you have something else.
I don't feel like this blew my game up, but it did, like, severely limit my options when Pierson went home.
I guess, yeah, it's kind of like, I think the not voting Faith at the vote where Happy went home second was a big one, but that wasn't really like my regret because I didn't push for that move. I'd say the only thing, I guess, move-wise, that was like the only mistake I made was not voting with the majority for NKS. I think that like just visually put me on the bottom and was an easy representation of Kyle's the only one who didn't vote with us, and so he's on the bottom. So I guess that's the only thing I'd really say as the worst move in my game.
I think for me, the worst move, probably, I mean, yeah, going to rocks is not optimal, but it's one of those things where had I lost, that definitely would have been the worst move. Was allowing it to go to rocks, but I'd say probably just not getting Kyle out sooner because I didn't think he was gonna win all 4 immunities in a row, like. So I think for me it's just not taking out Kyle when we had the chance to.
Alright, thank you for the answers. This clarified my vote a little bit.
Obviously I wasn't around for very long. You know, I got out and then came back and then got out immediately again. I tried playing a social game and involving myself with whoever would willingly talk to me. That's how I like to play. This gameplay style though ended up getting me on the bottom multiple times and ultimately made me lose this season. I would like to know how you guys played socially and if your social game is worth rewarding on its own.
I think this is essentially what I was saying in my opening speech, is that I had one-on-one bonds with Kyle, Cagayan, and Faith, and I feel like all of you thought that I was your number one. I don't know, you can say whatever you want and say I'm wrong, but I feel like you did think I was 100% with you. I don't know, essentially the people I wanted to be working with and that I had connections with were the group that came together once we got back in after the break. And I wanted Kyle to be a part of that group, but it didn't work out that way. But it was essentially everyone I was working with was in that little circle.
I think once the merge hit, like so pre-merge, with going back to Marty, after I had committed on the fact that I was going to vote Marty came to me and was like, hey, did you want to have a 2-person alliance? I feel like we're almost like outcasts on this tribe. I said yes naturally, and unfortunately I had to cut him off. And then at the swap tribe, Happy, Hannah, again, I worked with you guys, and because I knew that JJ had an idol, it doesn't mean I was going to flip to vote with JJ, because that would have been one less person later on that I could have worked with. Because hypothetically, Happy and Hannah, both of you guys, came back. I feel like it would have helped out with my game, because at the final 9, I was banking on the fact that I had JJ, because although I went against him a few times, I managed to convince him, like, hey, you're gonna come flip with us anyway, so we're gonna end up working together regardless. So I had JJ, Pierson was in our alliance, Blizz was in our alliance, Happy, Hannah, I thought were gonna be with me from saving them. Chris came to me, Josh came to me about working with me, so I basically almost had the entire merge with me for that time. Now, unfortunately, Kyle played one hell of a game, and that led to a lot of people that I didn't want to vote out at those times, but, you know, stuff happens and you gotta adapt.
The way that being on the top and on the bottom gives you very different opportunities when it comes to the social game is really intriguing, because I came into the merge being able to talk to the people I wanted to talk to. I talked to the people who I knew I could trust, and I stuck with those people. And I tried to make some bonds with people outside of that group, but I talked to the people that I've known and that I wanted to work with, and stuck to that, because that's what it makes sense. That's what makes sense when you're on the top, is you want to control votes that you already know you have. But whenever I was put on the bottom, I talked to anyone. I was scrappy, and I went to every single person I possibly could, and I was like, hey, can we make something happen? The second Happy was close to winning his way in, I was verbal at the redemption, being like, Happy, I want you to win this. I told him over and over again, Happy, get back in. When he got back in, I instantly went to Happy and said, let's make this happen, and he instantly was like, I want to go to the final 3 with you.
Thanks for the speeches, you guys. I think you've all played a good game. I think you should all be proud of yourselves. Anyone who gets to the final 3 should. You know, I hope the best for you all. Thanks for playing. Oxy, thanks for having me. And see you guys.
Okay, so I feel like my game was basically, it could be summed up as me being on the bottom and always being vulnerable. So it's just right to ask you guys, in what part of the game did you feel most vulnerable, and what did you do to make yourself feel more comfortable?
Okay, you know, I really haven't felt vulnerable. I've never really been the minority target, but I did feel really vulnerable just coming right into the game. And so, I feel pretty strongly that if our tribe didn't lose, or had lost one of those first 2 immunities, I could have been the one going, but in order to make myself feel more comfortable, what I did was I made connections with people, and sort of cemented myself as a vote, or people's number 1.
I'm gonna say that week that I won immunity I heard that my name was being talked about here and there, so I felt like I had to win that immunity, and that's exactly what I did. I ended up winning immunity. I was safe that week, and then the next week when I didn't hear my name at all, so I was thankful for that. And I guess I just felt really vulnerable since like final 7 whenever Kyle started winning all those immunities, because I felt like people saw me as a threat. But I'm just glad that I'm here right now, and luckily it was not the case at all, because you could, if you happen to pay attention at those tribals, once the voting started, I was always like, bye guys, like I always thought it was me, so I'm just happy that it wasn't.
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of people would say that would think that the Pierson vote off was whenever I'd be most vulnerable, because I didn't have immunity. As of the other times I did, I actually felt 100% comfortable, and I felt more nervous about votes where I had immunity than that one, just because it's not all about me not going home. It's about can I move forward and actually make it to the end after what happens tonight. And I actually felt 100% confident with the Pierson vote. Like I knew we had things in place, and I was pretty confident things were going to go well. The only time that I genuinely thought I was like, I'm done, was Final 4. I thought 100% the move, I feel the move is, yeah, I mean, it can be debated, but I feel like the move should be to take me out at Final 4.
No.
Personally, I think I can out-talk Josh any day of the week, and I think my story is much grander, and you can say he flipped and played idols, but like, I would argue I did just as much, if not more, personally.
Alright, thank you guys. I just want to say congratulations, you 3 have made it all the way to the end. There are 13 of us that couldn't do it, so just getting there to the end is already, you know, an accomplishment in itself. So congrats and good luck.
And finally, Josh.
So I want to congratulate all 3 of you for making it here. I have a question, 2 questions for all of you. So what moves did you make pre-merge other than forming connections and bonds? This can go to all three of you.
I will say I don't think I necessarily made big moves. I think like the Marti vote off was definitely more on Faith. Like I was there. I was the first person I think that talked to about it, and we did make that together. But that was overall Faith's move. I think was the Marti vote. Not that I think it was like the biggest move or anything, but it was a pre-merge move. Besides that, I think what I did was just trying to stay on the absolute right side of everything. Like in the swap, for example, I felt like I was the only one who was definitely good, Nifty. I feel like I was the only one on my swap tribe that definitely was not going to go home.
My biggest move was probably talking to Baz and being like, yeah, I want to save you. If you can get those together, I will vote to keep you. And that's not really a big move at all. It's just, still, it's again forming a connection, and I do feel like I had a good relationship with Baz after the vote.
So I think the one that stands out is the Marti vote. Again, Kyle helped out with that. I can't take sole credit. I will say the idea was me, but after that, it was just like a crack, like a spider in the windshield, like, you know how it starts to crack and all that. But then afterwards, I'd say the swap tribe, because I was down as the lone Rotawa on the new Rotawa tribe with 3 Lejiki, and what happened was that luckily, I will say I got very lucky. JJ, Happy, and Hannah did not have a very good relationship from the Lejiki tribe, so I ended up using that to my advantage. And as soon as I knew that it was not going to be me going home, because me, Happy, and Hannah were planning to vote out JJ. JJ had told me I had an idol, or that he had an idol rather. So I knew I wasn't going home. So Hannah proposed that we throw the challenge, which I did. We all threw the challenge, and then Hannah ended up going home. I knew as long as it wasn't me, I'm okay.
Final 3, this is your last time to plead any last cases that you have to the jury, last ideas, last things about your game. And with that, we'll go reverse order. So Faith, you're up first.
I just want to say, once again, I appreciate you all for providing such an amazing Survivor experience. For someone who's played their first time, I think I really showed that first-timers in a game with people like Kyle who have done these so many times, I think it shows that everyone has potential to be able to, you know, make it this far. And I think that in the end, what I accomplished this season, I did everything that I think you can do, except for finding an idol, but that's besides the point in this game, and I guess getting voted out, which is why I'm here. So thank you guys, and I know that you're gonna vote in the way you think is best.
So, in summation, jury, that's not here, I fought this entire game like no one has before. Whether to attempt to control votes from the top or be scrappy on the bottom, I never wanted to give up power, but I was forced to. And I adapted. I played Survivor, the game of Survivor, to the absolute fullest. I don't think I could have done it any better. I think I played the game the biggest and the best and the strongest I possibly could with the cards I was dealt. I had the biggest highs in the game and the biggest lows, and I took it all, and I made it here, tooth and nail. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for being here.
You know, I think I've got a perception that I'm a GOAT, but I really was playing as hard as I could in the best way I knew how. On my application, I wrote down my strategy was to build bonds with people, and that's what I did. And it got me this far, and I do disagree that Kyle was a worse choice, that Kyle was a better choice. Yeah, I disagree that Kyle played better than Josh.
Thank you guys all for playing in this season. Thank you to the cast, the helpers, for everyone for making the season possible. And yeah, without further ado, you want to see your name on these votes. The person with the most votes will win Minecraft Survivor The Serengeti. I will read the votes. First vote, Faith. Blizz. Kyle. That's 1 vote Faith, 1 vote Blizz, 1 vote Kyle. 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 And the winner of Minecraft Survivor, The Serengeti, KyleKilp. Hey guys, I just want to say congratulations to Kyle for winning Minecraft Survivor the Season 7 The Serengeti. By the way, at 8 tonight, Saturday, 8 p.m. EST, the reunion will be live. And I expect to see all of you there who are watching this right now. Be there. If this is after the day of the reunion, go watch the reunion anyways. It's posted there. You guys can put questions in the comments I can ask the castaways, which is pretty neat. And I guess I'll see you guys there. And with more information to come, fan favorite poll is also in the description. And yeah, peace out.